Welcome back to AI Sports Predictor. Tonight, the air feels heavy in Detroit, the kind of tension that hums before a story turns. The Cavaliers walk in as 2.5-point favorites, but the numbers whisper something colder. They've lost their rhythm, and rhythm is everything. Without Darius Garland and Max Struss, Cleveland's offense breathes through one set of lungs, Donovan Mitchell's. When the pattern collapses into a single pulse, efficiency fades, and even stars start chasing ghosts. The model reads it clearly: possessions slowing, spacing vanishing, energy leaking through the cracks. Detroit, though, they're steady. Cade Cunningham doesn't play for applause. He conducts. Every rebound, every extra pass pulls the game back toward gravity. The Pistons' rebounding advantage isn't noise, it's inevitability. They rank top 3 on the glass, reclaiming what others waste. The public loves the favorite. Vegas leans on reputation, but the signal breaks through the static. Our edge flips the line. The algorithm sees Detroit not as the underdog, but as the center of the pattern tonight. And today's AI pick is Detroit Pistons plus 2.5. The rhythm belongs to them now. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2 with Hada.
Game 2 brings us to the Crescent City, a place where the air moves slow, thick with expectation. Both the Celtics and Pelicans are winless, and that kind of hunger can make men play wild. But the numbers, they're calm. They tell a quieter truth. Vegas posted this total at 232.5, but our signal says it runs colder. Boston's offense has lost its symmetry. Without Tatum, their motion system turns into static. They move the ball less, shoot worse, and their three-point rhythm, once sacred, is gone. They average just 31% from deep, 28th in the league. It isn't variance anymore, it's identity collapse. New Orleans, meanwhile, has power but no pace. Zion owns the paint, but every possession drips clock. They lead the league in offensive rebounds, yet even those resets stretch the seconds instead of spiking the score. Every extra board becomes a grind, not a burst. Both teams defend in spurts. Both struggle to finish possessions clean, but together they slow the game into something thick and mortal. Our model dropped the projection 5 full points below the market line. It isn't fireworks tonight, it's friction. And today's AI pick is under 232.5. Let the crowd chase chaos. We'll ride the silence. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 3 with
Tonight we land in Chicago, where the United Center hums like an old cathedral, two teams circling the same question. Who are they really? The Hawks come in favored by 1.5, but the math doesn't buy it. The model flips the script. Atlanta's offense looks like a name without a pulse. Trae Young's assists don't mean much when the shots keep clanging off iron. They rank near the bottom in field goal and three-point percentage. Their rhythm's gone, their flow broken by injuries. Without their bigs, every possession feels smaller, thinner, rushed. The Bulls, though, they're still learning who they are, but they're guarding like they remember. A defense ranked first in the league, holding teams to the kind of nights that make shooters second-guess the rim. Vucevic anchors the paint, and Chicago rebounds like a team that doesn't trust luck. They win in the dirty details, the extra pass, the box out, the long possession that breaks another team's patience. Vegas made the Hawks the favorite out of habit, not insight. But the signal doesn't care about habit, it only cares about truth. The numbers, the pace, the efficiency, they all lean red tonight. And today's AI pick is Chicago Bulls, defense over style, control over chaos, order over noise. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 4.
Under the lights in Minneapolis, two Western giants circle each other again. The story reads simple: Denver favored by 5.5. But history knows better. The Timberwolves have made a habit of defying this particular prophecy. They've taken 5 straight from the Nuggets, and they remember everyone. Denver enters with the league's top-rated offense, orchestrated by Nikola Jokic, who bends reality like a slow river, every pass deliberate, every movement inevitable. But perfection on paper rarely survives contact with rivalry. The Nuggets' defense ranks near the bottom of the league, and that's where the Wolves breathe. Anthony Edwards, bruised or not, plays like a man chasing ghosts who once told him he couldn't win. When he attacks the paint, even Jokic's geometry breaks. Minnesota's three-point rhythm hums steady at 37%. Gobert owns the boards, Naz Reid carves space, and the Wolves turn every stop into a reminder that they don't need flash, they need belief. The public's on Denver, chasing the myth of control. The model whispers something quieter. Value lives in defiance. And today's AI pick is Minnesota Timberwolves, raw 5.5. The edge belongs to the underdog, to the pattern that refuses to fold. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 5 with Yola.
Crypto.com. Arena. The lights hit different in Los Angeles. Gold reflections, quiet pressure, and that restless hum that follows every underdog with a memory. The Blazers roll in as the favorite, but the line smells wrong. When the math bends, you listen. Portland plays fast, but reckless. They lead the league in steals, yeah, but they also give the ball away like it's charity night. That's the crack in the wall. The Lakers don't need flash to walk through it, just control. Their pace stays low, their shot quality stays high, and their efficiency screams truth. 60% effective field goal rate, third best offensive rating in the league. That's not luck, that's rhythm. Austin Reeves has been volcanic, but this isn't about another 50-point circus. It's about tempo. When the Lakers slow the floor, they cut the Blazers' transition arteries. When they hit the mid-range, the Blazers' defense collapses from the inside out. Even without the headlines, this roster has poise, enough to make Vegas nervous. The model says home court, defensive rebounding, and shot discipline turn the noise into value. The public's chasing Portland. We're not. And today's AI pick is Los Angeles Lakers, plus 2.5. The quiet team in the loudest city gets the edge tonight. Will we cash or will we burn? Lilith waits. The recap comes next.
All right, believers, time to count what the data delivered. Here's how our 5 free AI picks played out tonight. In Detroit, Pistons plus 2.5 hit clean. Cleveland's injuries were the wound. Cade Cunningham was the knife. In New Orleans, under 232.5 cashed without breaking a sweat. Tempo ruled, not chaos. In Chicago, Bulls plus 1.5 crushed expectation. Defense was the sermon, and the Hawks folded. In Minneapolis, Timberwolves plus 5.5 held the line. Underdog turned prophecy, and Denver's myth cracked. And in Los Angeles, Lakers plus 2.5 sealed the night. Control over speed, patience over panic. 5 picks, 5 covers. The machine read the noise, and we walked away clean. En español, en Detroit, los Pistons plus 2.5 cubrieron sin duda. En Nueva Orleans, el under 232.5 se cumplió con calma. En Chicago, los Bulls plus 1.5 dominaron con defensa. En Minneapolis, los Timberwolves plus 5.5 resistieron. Y en Los Ángeles, los Lakers plus 2.5 cerraron la noche. 5 aciertos, 5 victorias, precisión pura. Back to English now. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? German. Das Glück liebt die Geduldigen. Translation: Luck favors the patient.